How do we protect ourselves from liability when we own rental properties?
Welcome to Barry's Bites. Please join our host, attorney and financial advisor Chris Barry.
What I express to the clients is there's two ways that liability can go. So one is if you cause liability, like if you get in a car accident and you injure someone, that's liability caused by you. So that's one form of liability. Kind of continuing on that thought is also like liability because of long-term care costs, like nursing home or Medicaid spend down. So the way that we protect against that type of liability is by setting up an asset protection trust. We call it a castle trust. We move the assets into the trust. Now we're protected from any potential personal liability. So it's protecting against individual liability with that asset protection trust. Keep in mind, a revocable living trust doesn't have any personal liability protection. So that's one form of liability, is protecting against something caused by you. But in this situation, and a lot of my clients, they have rental properties, and we call those a hot asset, where now you might have a slip and fall, and because of this hot asset, they could come after everything else that you own. And even if we put that hot asset into the asset protection trust, they can take whatever's inside of the trust. So that's where a lot of times when we have second pieces of property, things other than a primary residence, we might set up like a limited liability company. So if we think of that house, that rental is like a hot asset, we put a box around that hot asset. So now they can only take what is inside of the box. Or if we have multiple properties, a lot of times we'll do a series of LLCs, limited liability company, for each one of those properties. So now if something happens to one, all they can take is what's inside of that one LLC. They can't take whatever else is in there. Just understand there's like two forms of liability. If we don't have the asset protection trust, and let's say that LLC is in your name, and then you get in a car accident, you get sued, you go through a divorce, because the LLC is in your name, it's no different than owning like stock or any other type of investment. They can take it. But by setting up the asset protection trust, that protects against your liability that you may cause. And then by having the LLCs for those hot assets, like the rental properties, you're protecting against any liability caused by those properties. It's just creating the legal structures to achieve what our clients are trying to accomplish in terms of protecting against liability, avoiding probate, making sure stuff goes where it's supposed to go.